Hi everyone. I put out my first video quite a while ago, so I actually wanted to just do a quick review of a drugstore mascara that I have been dying to try. I mean, I've tested so many different mascaras. I probably have about 4 or 5 in my arsenal at any given time, but I'm really looking for a holy grail mascara that does pretty much all of the qualities that different mascaras are known to do. So, you know, I want the volume, I want the definition, I want the separation, I want the length, and I want something that holds a curl because, you know, I have 6 straight Asian lashes. My lashes aren't necessarily super short as most other girls, but they just don't hold a curl. I can curl it pretty much until, you know, Armageddon, and after about 4 hours, when my lashes are maybe about there, they droop down to about half-mast, and then by the end of the day, they're kind of, you know, where they are right now. And as far as I could tell, the Rimmel Sexy Curves mascara is very similar to the Japanese mascara Fairy Drops, which has a brush very similar to this, where there are 3 little round balls of bristles on the wand, which is supposedly supposed to lift your lashes and help give you more of a dramatic curl on your eye. Supposedly the little bulbs of bristles on the brush are supposed to lift your lashes and then help fan them out and curl them up. So stay tuned. I am going to put some on this right lash, and then we shall see, okay? Okay, you can already see it's clumping like crazy. It is so clumpy. Okay. That is one coat. There's a little bit of a curl, a little bit of a lift, but as you can see, the formula is so wet. It clumps like crazy. So that's just one coat. This morning when I put one coat on, after I had curled my lashes and everything, I let it dry, then I went outside to walk my dog, and then I got in the car to go to work, and I saw like little black specks right here, all under, you know, right here on the lower lid. It didn't dry. It doesn't dry fast enough. This is the waterproof formula. Supposedly it's easy to remove. I didn't find that last night. I did have to kind of scrub my eye a little bit with my face wash and then go over it a second time with my second cleanser before I felt like it came all the way off. So just, you know, immediately my reactions to this are, it's not a good mascara. It's very clumpy. I don't feel like it defines, it doesn't lengthen, it only gives you a mediocre curl without any, you know, enhancements, you know, like lash curlers, or I use an electric heated lash curler, and when I used it yesterday, it just clumped my lashes together like tarantula legs. So I'm gonna give this a D-, which is like not even a 1 star out of 5 stars. The packaging is really cool. It's, you know, very eye-catching. The brush is really cool, but if you take a look, the bristles are so small. Can you see that? Is it focusing? The bristles are so small on this inner part where the bulbs meet, and I believe that the suction mechanism inside the tube doesn't squeeze out enough of the mascara off the wand to make it a very non-clump free formula. And then the formula is so wet and you know, it's just really, it's a moist formula, so it takes really forever to dry, which can be a problem, especially if you want to, you know, get out the door super fast. You know, you always want to put on 2 coats of mascara, and if it takes 5-10 minutes in between each coat for it to dry, I mean, you're not going to get out the door and get to work or wherever you need to be on time. You know, I had a lot of hope in other Rimmel mascaras. You know, I tried the Lash Accelerator, which I feel is kind of like a medium, middle of the road, okay mascara. I mean, it does define, it does separate, it doesn't really do much in terms of lengthening. I didn't really see it to really improve the length of my lashes, so, I mean, it was okay for what it did, but, I mean, I don't think that it lived up to the hype. But I did try the 2-step Day to Night Rimmel mascara, which was, like, if I thought this was clumpy, the Day to Night 2-step one, and that's in the black and hot pink tube. If I give this one a D-, I give that one an F-. I mean, I know that's absolutely absurd, but I mean, it was just astronomically worse of a mascara. It's probably the worst mascara I've ever tried. I mean, it smelled weird, the mechanism didn't pull off enough, you know, it didn't sift off enough of the formula. So, you know, step 1, you know, it defines stuff, you know, just, you know, fine, it's, you know, whatever, it's just a normal mascara. But the dramatic volumizing formula, when you do step 2 and twist, you know, the tube the other way, it pretty much just pulls off all the mascara on the sides of the tube without even sifting it off or, you know, suctioning it off or whatever. So you're just putting a whole layer of mascara, pretty much just painting it on your lashes with this big ass fat barrel brush. It's probably maybe about, like, what, 1/4 of an inch wide, maybe a little bit wider. I mean, it's much wider than a standard mascara brush. So, you know, I really want, I mean, in theory, Rimmel mascaras, they're supposed to do all these amazing things, but, I mean, so far I've tried 3 different Rimmel mascaras, and, you know, they haven't really lived up to what they claim they do, so I don't think I'm ever going to purchase a Rimmel mascara ever again. You know, because for the same price point of, like, $8 or, you know, £6, £5, however much it is in the UK or in Europe or whatever, I could get the same performance from another drugstore brand, say like Revlon. Revlon for sure does not test on animals, so I'm going to have to give their little catalog a run through. But so far, you know, because of the whole ethical dilemma for me now, the only companies that I know for sure do perform well are Clinique and Tarte Cosmetics. And Tarte Cosmetics is a very natural, organic, you know, cruelty-free brand that uses mostly, like, say, 98% natural, organic, sustainable ingredients and materials. So, I do really like that company, and so far right now, if I really need something that's going to give me definition, that's going to give me separation, that's going to give me volume, a decent curl, and a lot of length, I already know that there's like a $19 mascara by Tarte Cosmetics that I've tried a mini of and just absolutely loved. So, pardon the rambling, but that is my review of this mascara, and hopefully you found it helpful. See you in the next video. Bye!